Gokarunanidhi, Chapter 1, English narration, The Call to Universal Compassion. Welcome to the first chapter of Gokarunanidhi, a remarkable work by Swami Dayanand Saraswati. In this opening section, the author introduces the central idea that true greatness is measured not by wealth, status, or power, but by compassion, wisdom, and selfless service to all living beings. Swami Dayanand begins by drawing our attention to the nature of a truly noble person. Such a person lives according to truth, seeks knowledge, and dedicates his or her life to the welfare of others. Real happiness, he explains, is not found in selfish desires but in serving society with honesty and kindness. The chapter reminds us that every human being has a responsibility toward the world. We are not born merely to satisfy our own needs. Instead, we should contribute to the happiness and well-being of others. When people help one another, society becomes peaceful and prosperous. The author praises those who willingly sacrifice their time, energy, and resources for the benefit of others. Such individuals may face difficulties, but they continue their work because they believe that the welfare of society is more important than personal comfort. At the same time, Swami Dayanand warns against selfishness. A person who thinks only about personal gain while ignoring the suffering of others harms not only society but also himself. Selfishness creates conflict, injustice, and unhappiness. Another important message in this chapter is the value of knowledge. True knowledge helps people distinguish between right and wrong. Ignorance, on the other hand, leads to cruelty, superstition, and harmful actions. Therefore, education should develop both wisdom and moral character. The chapter also emphasizes that compassion should not be limited to human beings. Every living creature deserves kindness and protection. Animals experience pain, fear, and suffering just as humans do. Because they cannot speak for themselves, it becomes the responsibility of human beings to care for them with love and respect. Swami Dayanand especially highlights the importance of protecting cows because of their contribution to agriculture, nutrition, and rural life. However, the deeper message extends beyond a single animal. It is a call to respect all forms of life and to avoid unnecessary cruelty. The author explains that compassion is not a sign of weakness. On the contrary, it is one of the highest expressions of strength. A compassionate person controls anger, greed, and hatred. Such self-control brings inner peace and earns the respect of society. The opening chapter also encourages readers to examine their own lives. Instead of blaming others for the problems in society, each person should ask, what can I do to make the world a better place? Even small acts of kindness can create lasting positive change. Truth is another central teaching. According to Swami Dayanand, truth should guide every decision. Honest speech, righteous actions, and fair treatment of others build trust and harmony within families and communities. The chapter concludes by inspiring readers to dedicate themselves to noble ideals. Wealth, knowledge, and physical strength become meaningful only when they are used for the benefit of others. A life devoted to compassion and service becomes truly successful.